Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this video. Appreciate your time and your support. We're in 1080p 30 frames per second with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra in a very low light situation. Very low light. We're in the dark. Got some street lights, got some porch lights, and we'll be coming up on some building lights here soon. I'm driving a different route. I'm starting at a new location today. It's my first day back to work after 17 days of basically being quarantined due to being sick, really sick. I didn't have COVID-19, thank God, but I was still pretty ill, went through a lot, and still on the road to recovery every day, getting better little by little. But man, I am excited to go back and get to work. Love my home, love my family, but you can only spend so much time at home before you start going stir crazy. You get cabin fever, and right now I'm sure a lot of you are going through that with this COVID-19 situation. Wow, I could just imagine. You know, it's one thing being sick and trying to get better. And for those of you out there struggling with any kind of sickness, especially this COVID-19, my thoughts, my prayers for you and your family, your loved ones. But do the right thing, stay home, stay isolated, and get better. Yeah, you know, I could imagine if you're like healthy right now and just having to stay home, finding reasons to leave the house that are essential, right? But it's better to stay home if you don't have to go out. So yeah, I'm on a different route, new location, different meet room, different crew. I am going to work for a meat manager that I've worked for before, and I'm excited to start a new chapter. And a huge shout out to the crew at Hawthorne. Thank you so much for the time we had together, and I'm sure it may not be the last time we work together. But so I don't want to say a permanent goodbye, but for right now, yeah, it is goodbye. Had a great time there, great crew. Yeah, I'm gonna miss working with them, but you know, it's time I have made a decision to move, and I'm just going to do what I can here to be a part of this team and this crew that I'm going to join at the Wood, and just enjoy my job. You know, I'm blessed to have a job that has covered my time off while being sick, and now I'll be able to go back and do what I do. And so I figured, why not shoot some video of the new route with my S20 Ultra. Hopefully there's not any kind of focus hunting going on. Ever since the update, I've seen a little bit of a better experience when shooting video and taking photos with the autofocus issues. I didn't have that many to begin with, but I did notice some, especially when driving and shooting video in a very low light situation like this. There was the occasional focus hunting, that pulsating effect, but I'm keeping my eye on the road right now, so I don't know exactly what's going on right now with the video. that I'm shooting with my S20 Ultra, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Hopefully everything looks good. Like I said, I didn't have that. It may be the type of video that I shoot. You know, I don't. When I test cameras out on any smartphone that I review, there's certain areas you want to test. You know, you're holding your device in your hand, you're shooting video. And for me, I vlog in the car a lot. But if you're walking around, you know, I don't necessarily go up and do a lot of close-ups. You know, I don't do that. I just shoot video. You know, if I'm on a hike along the Columbia Gorge, I'm holding up my smartphone and I'm shooting video of the beautiful landscape. But I don't do a lot of those close-ups where a lot of that autofocus issues are going on, and also with that pulsating. That's what I'm getting less of, that I've noticed. Now, we're supposed to have another software update, and that specific one is actually supposed to, in the details, mention the cameras. This last update didn't even mention the cameras, but there was a little help with that update. So we'll see what happens. It's rolling out in other countries. It's supposed to be hitting Sprint, I guess, first, and then the rest of us, which usually for those of us that have the unlocked variants, that should be coming before the carrier variants. But hey, I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. You can do your own homework. That's, again, nothing's solidified. That's just what I'm hearing in some of the YouTubers that I follow, and that they're saying in their videos as far as news updates. Those following those software updates that have the S20 Ultra, because the S20 and the S20 Plus, from what I'm hearing, not too much going on with those smartphones when it comes to this autofocus issue. So, you know, I'm on the ride with this device. I bought it, 1,400 smacks. Whether anybody wants to say it's worth it or not, it's where I'm at. It's what I chose to bring in. And hey, this device is killing it in so many areas. It is a powerhouse device. And yes, it does have that issue. For a lot of you that don't shoot a lot of video, don't take a lot of pictures, well, and I want to stick to the video part of it, because taking pictures, if you have to wait a second or two to get it focused in and then take that picture, you know, it's not that big of a deal unless it's really something you do on a constant. Okay? I mean, if that's something you do on a constant, I get it. But if it's not something you do very often, you're going to get a really great experience. And if you have a little patience, you can utilize the Pro mode as well. You can control a lot of what's going on in that area. So, but again, I speak for myself and I throw out that information. It's all opinion based as far as what, you know, for those of you who may want this device. But if you are into photography and you shoot a lot of vid, take a lot of pics, and you want something out of the gate that's going to be perfect, well, there's a lot of other smartphones to choose from. So wait till these updates come out and you're hearing that that area has been fixed to the point where you're now going to be patient enough for it to do what it needs to do for you. For me, it's doing what I need it to do, but I know a lot of you shoot a different type of photo, a different type of video. So I you know what I'm saying? I don't walk in your footsteps in how you utilize your smartphone. I mean, a lot of you game, I don't game. You know, so it's going, $1,400 is going to work for some, and it's not going to work for others. That makes sense. So it is a high-priced phone. Nothing's going to be perfect. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Smartphones are going to get more expensive, and nothing that comes out of the gate is going to be perfect. Nothing. So, anyway, I hope you're enjoying the new route. Samsung Galaxy S20 shooting this video. I'm going to switch over to wide angle. Just give you some wide angle footage. That looks good. I know my windshield is a little dirty, man. And that's where it's at. I have to wash my car. I haven't been driving my car. It's been parked. I've had to go to the doctor's a couple different times and pick up some meds. But outside of that, I haven't been doing anything, man. So yeah, different route. And I have to remember, there's a Mickey D's over here. I think I'm going to go over there and see if it's open at this hour, so I can pick up coffee here every once in a while. There's a Starbucks right there. But hours have changed due to the COVID-19 situation for a lot of fast food places. Early in the morning, there's a few that are open that serve breakfast, coffee. But I've noticed that a lot have changed their hours, and they're not open. So I'm just gonna go right down here. I know that there's a Mickey D's here, and it already looks pretty dark over there, so I'm ahead of schedule right now. I want to get to work early so I can get in there and get the yeah, you can see right here they're closed, so I'm gonna do a UE. So they may open at 5, but again, I don't know. Different fast food restaurants and regular restaurants have just either they have closed or they've changed their hours. So I'll figure it out. I know there's a Starbucks over by where I work too, so no turn on red. Usually you can just go on red if you're taking it right, but I gotta wait for this one. Anyway, thanks for coming on by. It's good to be back driving early in the morning, vlogging and chit-chatting with all of you. But let me know how my S20 Ultra did during this drive, during this vlog. 1080p, 30 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Looks good. I wanted to utilize the wide angle too as well. So it seems like the stability when in wide angle is a lot better than when you're in regular wide. It looks good. It looks good, even though my windshield is a little bit dirty. But all right, I'm gonna go back to regular wide. Here we are, and we're almost to my new location. But I'm gonna sign out, and God bless y'all, man. Again, my thoughts and prayers. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home. Don't go out unless you need to. And leave some feedback down below. Let me know what's going on with all of you. Peace. Till my next video, this is my Project 13. You are Team My Project 13. I am out.